Hello everybody and welcome back to our multiplayer Let's Play of Dominions 4. We're at the start of a new turn, so let's go through the battles and events. Looks like there was actually quite a few battles going on. Our research and evocation has been complete. We are now at level 3. And, do I want to go to level 4? We could get Thunderstrike, which should be possible for our mages to cast. Most of our guys, anyway. Sure, why not? Let's go for level 4 evocation. We'll get that in a turn, looks like, so that's not too far away. Alright, battles. We have Daz versus some independents in Vanheim. Oh, this must be against those heroes that invaded his lands a few turns ago. So Daz is bringing with him a few basic commanders in the back, a mounted commander, some of his, what are these guys called? Einherr, yeah. His berserkers. That's a very strong unit right there. And this is a Vanabog? Van Jarl. So this is the Van Leader, who's also another very strong unit. And some scouts? Huh. Okay, a mixture of troops in this battle. I guess his main troops are these Einherr in the front. Versus the heroes. Let's go through these heroes once again. We have Bogus the Troll Raider, who is a very tough flippin' unit right there. We have a, let's see, Creon the Warrior Mage. Also pretty beefy stats for a mage. And a level 2, level 2 Astral and Earth. Then we have the Fadmergast, the Dark Knight. He is fully equipped with some pretty good, well, actually, it's kind of basic magic stuff, magic armor, but still very potent. Comes with 4 attacks on his first round of attacking with the lance there. So yeah, he's also very strong, sitting at 15 hit points. We also have Fang the Troll Archer with a 13 precision score. Also a longbow of accuracy, which I believe never misses. Yep, regardless of distance, it finds its intended target. So another strong hero. So yeah, that's a strong little group. Oh, right. And there's also a, like, Troll Shaman in here. Troll Mage. Okay. Let's see if all these commanders, scouts, and Einherr can win the day for Daz. Alright, one of the heroes are in the Einherr. Einherr trying to chop him down. That round of attack did not do much. Ooh. Here comes some wolves. They managed to deal 1 damage to that hero. Oh my goodness. Those Einherr just can't get past his defense and protection. Holy crap. Wow. That one hero held them off mostly. So the heroes, once again, have defeated Daz and Vanheim. That is most unfortunate. Those guys are very strong. Alright, well, next we have Joe versus Abyssia in Work Inum. I think that's the first time I've seen a battle in Work Inum before. We have some Kalem troops, some Temple Guard? Yes, Temple Guard, the Sacred troops. We have some Iceclads in the back, some mages. Mostly these Kalem archers there. Versus, well, versus a very small garrison. Nice Thunderstrike there. Alright, the Temple Guards are marching across the field. The Iceclad are in the back with the villains, taking them out. And the forces of Abyssia are routed. Official losses. We're looking at none from Joe's side. Apologies, I had to mute the mic for a moment. Alright, next is a battle between me and some independents in the Narian Sea. Hopefully our undeads can rout these people. So there we go, we have some Soulless, we have a lot of long deads, and they are led by some Draugr with the Fear ability, which is why I put them up in the front. And we have a couple of Revenants in the back, and our Horse Mound Lord, I think he's called. Versus some Tritons. Are these the Shark Tribe? No. Okay. I say that because there's a Shark Tribe that looks kind of like this, and I believe they are Berserkers. who attack twice a turn, I think. They're pretty nasty. Alright, but luckily for me, that's not them. So let's see how this battle goes. Our Revenants are casting some undead spells. Our Soulless are kind of getting mopped up, but that's to be expected. They're not that strong. More undead being cast. There we go. Draugr getting into the mix. Some long deads killing these Tritons. We have so many that... Yeah, there we go. I was about to say, even if they keep killing our long deads, they will eventually rout. Alright, so the Tritons have been pushed back. Our official losses, 15 Soulless and 5 long deads. The Soulless are, whatever. It's fine. Even the long deads are kind of... It's okay losing them. Alright, next we have us versus Machatka in Bergamum. So this is us going up the coastline, taking out the Machotkan forces. This is our main army here with the Skin Shifters, the Oathbound in the front, the lines and lines of Huskarls, and our casters here in the back. Against a lot of light infantry, a couple of Machotkan hoplites at the bottom, and Machotkan basic infantry at the top with a couple spider warriors mixed in. I am not that scared of this force. There go our spells. Skin Shifters are leading the way. I really need to move them back. They move really fast. I don't want them to be the first into the battles. Anyway, let's see. Our Oathbound have met up with the Machotkan infantry. Our Skin Shifters are into the light infantry at the bottom. There they go. Some have become bears. They are berserking in rage. They're angry bears. That should be a game, right? Angry bears. They can make a game about angry birds. I don't see why they couldn't do it about angry bears. Anyway, and Machatka is routed. I think we may have lost a couple Skin Shifters there. We lost 1 Huskarl and 1 Skin Shifter. Routed an army of 63 Machotkans, so that's pretty good. Next we have Abyssia versus PPCC in the Battle of the Yellow Mountains. I think this would be like the 5th or 6th turn that I don't think PPCC was able to play. Ooh, and he was routed instantly. So let's look up there and see what's going on in PPCC's lands. He has a giant stack in his home. I wonder if those guys are just on repeat recruitment. Other than that, looks like Abyssia is really pressing in on him. And maybe even Independence. I'm pretty sure that belonged to PPCC at some point, didn't it? I'm not sure, but one of his castles are being sieged right there. I hope he'll find the time to play at some point, but I know he's been really busy. Alright, so down here, what do we want to start with? Let's start with this army here. We're looking at about 40 Ichiad warriors. That should be perfectly fine. Let's move our army down here. I'm sure we will be able to take that out. And here, that's actually our Dominion. We could send Tokshin down there too. With a couple Soulless. Yeah, why not? Tokshin hasn't seen any fighting for a little while. And that's in our Dominion, so even if he dies, he will be brought back to life immediately, so that's fine. Let's see, the Necromancers are still researching. Not really much else I can have them do. I guess I could have them cast Long Deads. That's a possibility. We do have 22, what am I saying? Undead gems. Death gems. Not undead gems. Oh, but, what I wanted to do was create more of the Skull Staffs. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what Tokshin was doing. Oh, whoops. I want to go to, here. Right, I forgot I had Alquills. I totally forgot I had those. And Lightning Rod. Wait, what? Lightning Rods? Ah, right. Yes, to increase the Corpse Man construction spell. I totally forgot about those. Alright, well, let's get the Skull Staff here. Let's go back here and equip some of these people with those quills. Because I totally forgot about that. Actually, does it affect them if I get 2? Let's see, he has 23. No. Alright, well, let's give that to Stanislav. Alright. So we still have some lightning rods. I don't know if I really want to cast any more corpse mans though. They don't seem to be really that effective. So do I? That is just a level. I think that's level 1 air spell. It only takes 1 air gem. Let's see how many we can get if we cast it with this staff equipped. Oh wait, what? Thought it was an air spell. Do you have to have level 1 death magic? Maybe that's what's going on. Put that in the laboratory. Let's see here. I do not remember. Yes, okay. It's level 1 air, level 1 death. Alright, gotcha. Alright, well, David, you will get that. And cast the Corpse Man. Yeah, so it's only 1 air gem. That's not that expensive. So for 1 air gem, let's see how many corpse constructs we can get. Then I'll decide if I want to spend more gems on them or not. Alright, so we have another rod. I think that's it, right? Ah, the Dwarven Hammer. For making things. Well... these guys can forge the skull staffs as well. Alright, Melbon. Let's give you the Dwarven Hammer. And you are going to... oops, wrong screen. You are going to forge us some additional skull staffs for cheaper. And then we will have some other necromancers cast Long Dead. Or wait a minute. Should I just awaken more Dwagger? 3 Dwagger or 10 Long Deads? Dwagger are better. So these are with 2 death gems. Everybody else will do research, I think. Including you. And then maybe if I get a castle, like that castle, then I can transfer those death gems up here to these guys. Or I can just start creating revenants up here. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can do in the future. But for now, Tokshin and that army are going down there. Okay. Let's come here. Anybody need to preach? No. But I do need to move this guy up. Alright, let's go into recruit units. We are recruiting more mages. That is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Put the new troops into this army here. So let's see, we have 45 Oathbounds, 29 of the Chud Herdmen. At this point, with an army way up here, I think we really need to start moving these guys out. So let's go to recruit, and I will continue to recruit the Oathbound simply because I can't recruit them anywhere else. But besides that, I think I'm going to stop recruiting troops in this castle. It's really far away now from where the front lines are. So let's move out Kiryak, and you know what? Let's move out some other mages, I think. Who would I want to bring with me? Actually, I think I'd want to bring you with me, so let's give that quill into the laboratory until I figure out who I want to bring. I'll bring you. I'll bring a level 3 air mage, level 2, level 1 nature. Another level 3 air mage. Especially since we're going into level 4 evocation, that Thunderstrike spell requires a level 3 air mage, so I think I definitely want all the level 3 air mages I can get up on the front lines. Besides that, I think that's the only ones here that I really care to bring with me. So we will make the slow move, oops, and you too, up to the north and into Machakan lands at some point. Maybe we'll meet up with the army from here, and then we'll go straight north, and yeah, you know, we could take this army north on this side of the mountains and try and help Joe against the Abyssians. So maybe we'll move this army like up here, we'll move an army up here to meet them, and then from there they will go straight north. Well, I guess up to there? Maybe up to there and then see if they can cross the mountains. I'm not sure. We'll see. That's probably going to be multiple turns away from now, so we'll see what the world looks like when they get up there. Anything else that I want to do? Probably want to reattach that quill to somebody. Research, research, research. Okay, we have another army there. Yep. And there's all of our other casters, so we will move... No, I'll move them along the coastline. I'll leave this area to Daz in case he wants it. So we'll move these guys up like that. And probably when this army gets up here... Is that when I will attack this castle? They have 60 enemy units. We should be able to take that. Right? Let's move them back. I think so. Let's move them up and lay siege to this castle. That way they can't recruit any more troops from it. And most likely we won't be able to actually breach the castle, and it will give time for this army to come up and reinforce us. And then at that time, probably we'll be taking that castle over. And then from there, we're into the Abyssian lands and Pantar Log, who I guess controls probably all of this back here. We're looking pretty good. We're definitely pushing back Machatka way far back. The only problem now, I guess, would be Abyssia, because they're still kind of giving Joe a hard time over here. I guess Machatka is too, still. Anyway, we're looking pretty good. We are really far into their territory now on the east side here of the world. Alright, let's see, we have 538 treasury left. So this is interesting. The castle belongs to Machatka, but the province belongs to independence. An army of independence that's besieging the castle. I just noticed that. Well, I guess as long as the independents are there sieging the castle, I'll just ignore it. This castle is more important since they can still produce troops from here, but that's so weird. I don't know if I've ever seen an army of dire wolves attacking a castle before. That's very odd. But good for us, because it keeps Machatka from recruiting from there. That is super weird. But what I was thinking is I need to start building some more temples up here, because look at all this enemy dominion. Alright, I also need to move up Plague Spittle. Problem is, I don't really have many priests. Like I can't really take a turn for this guy to sit back and build a temple. Oh, you know what I can do? Let's move up these two priests from here. We'll move them up there, and then next turn we'll move them in here, build a temple, move forward, and we'll build temples up along the coastline with these two basic level 1 priests here. That's what we'll do. Excellent. Let's look at the army setup. How many people do I have here? Alright, well, let's put them in an army. And Danil the Chud Jarl and his Huskarls are probably going to be the ones who meet up with the Oathbound and Chud Herdsmen. So we will recruit more of them. Do I want to bring any mages from here? Maybe this guy, level 1 fire, level 2 air. I don't really care about the blood magic, so I'll lead them all back to research, I think. Okay. Has there been anyone I have not given orders to? No, everybody has orders. Okay, excellent. Let's just do another recap here. Entering site, researching, moving, moving. Moving, okay. No, I think we're all set. Oh, actually what I could do, this I did forget, is increase the garrisons up here. So they can't easily take them with, like, hawks and stuff. So let's increase the garrison there. And here. I have been neglecting that. And that could be very dangerous. That is not as dangerous. They don't even have any territories that connect to this, sea province. And the hawks can't enter the sea. Is there a ranged aquatic summon that they could do? I can't think of one offhand, but I'm sure there probably is. I just don't know it. Well, just to be safe. I probably, well, who knows? Maybe even independence will rise up in this province at some point, so it's always good to have a garrison of some sort. Alright, so that's going to do it for this turn of our multiplayer Let's Play. We are pushing Machatka and Abyssia here on the east. Unfortunately, well, I mean, at least PPCC is still holding up in the west, even though he's not even really had a chance to play, so that's good. Abyssia hasn't been able to just kind of run rampant over here, so we're still doing pretty good here. Look at that giant tree. Sorry, sidetracked. So thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.